This is a sci-fi Cookie Studios.
Thank you. The December 11th, 2025 special joint session of the Auburn City Council and the Auburn School Committee is called to order.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We're here for a very special purpose this evening. The swearing in of those 15 exemplary individuals who have opened their hearts and lives to serve the people of this community. This evening, they will take an oath to do their very best to help Auburn continue to be a wonderful place for each of us to live, work, and build our lives.
The next 2 years will, of course, be challenging for the mayor, city council, and school committee. But I am confident that there are many highlights and successes ahead. To our newly elected officials, each of us here tonight has great hope for the term ahead, and we are honored by your service. Know that your community is standing beside you on this night, and we will remain there throughout your term of service.
Jeffrey Hammond, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and of this state, so long as I shall continue a citizen thereof, and that I will faithfully discharge, to the best of my ability, the duties incumbent upon me as mayor, according to said Constitution and the laws of this state and the ordinances of this state. Thank you very much.
I, Rachel Randall,
Tim Cowan, Matthew Duval,
Kelly Butler,
Leroy Walker,
Adam Platt, Belinda Guerin, Emma Albert, Gordon McWigan, Misty Edgecombe, Pat Gaudier, Lydia Chapman, Olivia J. Rich.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear
That I will support the Constitution of the United States.
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
And of this state.
and of this state,
So long as I shall continue.
so long as I shall continue
A citizen thereof.
a citizen thereof,
That I will faithfully discharge.
that I will faithfully discharge,
To the best of my abilities.
to the best of my abilities,
The duties incumbent upon me as city councilor.
the duties incumbent upon me as city councilor,
According to said Constitution.
according to said Constitution
And the laws of this state.
and the laws of the state
And the ordinances.
and the ordinances of the city.
Congratulations.
In closing, thank you to the Auburn community for your support. Whether speaking at meetings, volunteering, or attending events, your involvement strengthens our schools and supports our students. I ask you to stay engaged and reach out to us, your school committee members, as we work together to ensure Auburn remains the best place to raise and educate our children. And as your newly elected and sworn-in school committee members, we are committed to serving our community with integrity and upholding the values of strong citizenship. Thank you.
Hey guys, we are in culinary class. I have my culinary three students here. We are doing our own version of chop. So today we have 5 ingredients that we have to use. The 5 chicken breasts, parsley, curled Italian parsley. We have to use oranges. We have to use cranberries and goldfish parmesan. Love these crackers. So they have to use some of these. They don't have to use all of it, but they have to use some of these, and they are creating their own dishes. Let's take a look.
a garnish with the cranberries and the parsley on the side, and then the chicken is breaded with the Parmesan goldfish.
Yep.
So,
How'd you incorporate the orange?
oh, I put the orange in the cranberry sauce.
Okay. All right. Judges, what are we thinking? Chicken is well cooked. I mean, it's cooked well and stuff. I think that you maybe put your oil a little too high and it's burnt on the bottom. I don't know if yours is.
Mine was
Just a little.
mine was not bad. The breading had a good flavor to it, actually.
For future, just get like a coating like nice and crispy. You can do it really quickly and then throw it in the oven and finish it in the oven, and then it won't burn. So then you don't have it as high as oil.
And the pasta, just nice and creamy. I like the pasta. That's a nice flavor. I'm not tasting the orange too much.
No?
Yeah.
I'm not
The
tasting the
cranberry
orange.
was kind of an afterthought.
If you taste the cranberry on its own, you get a little hint of the orange, which is good.
What did you actually put in your cranberry? What was it?
I did orange zest, I did a little bit of parsley, and then I did a little bit of water.
I think I would add a little sugar too because
Tart?
it's very tart. Yeah. It's still like even adding it to your Alfredo would have been a really fun.
I was thinking
thing.
of that, but I
It would
didn't
have been
want to
pink, so pink
Yeah.
is a little offsetting and stuff, but it could have been really fun.
But you just simply explain that it's Christmas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
That's
And
what
then
I
you have
wanted
red
it to
and
look
green.
festive.
Yeah.
Right?
So overall,
Awesome.
really
Nice
good job.
job.
Thank you.
The chicken was,
We're doing
I
chocolate.
crushed up the goldfish and then I dipped it in egg and I dipped it in the goldfish with seasoning. And then the orange and cranberry and the green stuff, I made the sauce with it. I did like butter and cheese, made more sauce, but I was savory another time. And I still like
What? So the pasta has what on it? Tell us again.
and it's butter, cheese, the orange, the cranberry, I sliced it up like really small, chopped it with the garlic. The green stuff.
What are your
Oh, no.
What are your spices that you used on the chicken?
I did cayenne pepper, paprika, pepper, onion powder.
It's got a good flavor.
I don't taste any cranberry, unfortunately.
No, I'm not.
The spices are overpowered. It's good. The
Yep.
chicken is delicious. It's very spicy, which I love.
Oh, I did red pepper flakes, that's why it's spicy.
And I just don't taste the.
I like the fact that the pasta's not completely overdone.
Yeah.
It's
The
got
pasta-
nice al dente. Still got some pasta in chicken.
With your butter sauce, did you add some stretchy butter to it too?
Yeah.
So I made a chicken tomato pasta, then I put the Parmesan and the goldfish on top with cheese, and I put parsley also. And I zested the oranges and the cranberry to give it a tart taste.
Okay. So you zested the cranberries?
Yeah.
Okay. That must have been hard to do.
Yeah.
The page presentation's nice too. All the color.
Yep, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing
Nice
I would
moment.
say is, if you take those crackers and maybe like toast them a little bit, it'll give you a little more of a crunch factor.
And there's some Italian seasoning left. I put the parsley on top for garnish and the goldfish.
Is the chicken also incorporated into the soup?
It's really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna. How you doing, Mr. Panado? I would not have thought that a lot of sauce would come out even remotely close to that. Like that's
How do you do so creamy? Just
Creamy.
using the enchiladas to make it creamy. Okay.
Some cumin, oregano leaves, and all seasoned salt with up on the top, and then on the side, in case you wanted some sweet stuff, there's some cranberry orange jelly. I did everybody's favorite.
The jelly came out really nice.
Yeah, I added a little more sugar just because it was super tart because of the orange.
What was your chicken tapping out?
What's that?
What was your chicken tapping out?
165.
Okay. Just looks a little pink to me. Could just be the right here, and it could be the opposite of this.
The chicken's got a nice, I like
Yeah.
the crispy.
I do, yeah. Also like that human flavor that's, going on. It gives it a little earthy.
little peppery.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the sweet and salt is really good. It's a nice combo.
Yeah.
You like it together.
And I don't do sweet generally at all. Because I'm diabetic. But that's, yeah. I really like the orange cuts through that super tart. So it's kind of like a sweet sour thing going on. And that's really good. You said you added some sugar to kind of temper it.
Yeah.
I think that worked really well. So, yeah.
Great.
Yep.
In order to get chicken really well, and none of it was dry, I think you guys did a really great job with it. The flavors were complex, all around, really amazing job. We chose Olivia. The sweet and saltiness of her dish was just really, really good. It had a great balance to it, nice and salty. As a runner-up, the soup over there was very, very creative. We love the creaminess of it and the texture. So just all around, thank you guys.
You guys all did amazing. You blew me away.
Make sure you come out and support the girls' Red Hornets ice hockey.
Edward Little Co-op hosting Cheverus. This was scoreless until early in the third period when Kylie Dolak skates in and gives the Red Hornets the lead. Then, just 22 seconds later, Dulac denied a second goal, but Lexi Langevin got to knock in that rebound. The Red Hornets added one more goal for the win. It was 3-0. They are now 15.
By Tobiase. Entering the zone now is Terrio. Terrio makes the move into the slot, will be hit and sticked aside by Labonte. Saavedra tries to clear it, cannot. Tobiase wide of the net. Dump and chase for Terrio. Terrio will give it up to Tobiase. She's open below the blue line. Will fire into the slot. Here's a shot save made by Labonte along that left pipe. Can't freeze it. Still loose and now it winds up in the back of the net. She'll fire wide of the net. And the puck will take a funny bounce, and Ledwick collects again into the slot. She'll fire, and somehow Fecto kept it out.
Yeah, really good pad save by Fecto, able to get across the crease. Ledwick was looking for that far side, but Fecto had it covered.
And now Lexi Langevin will go back to work already with one goal. Dulac will wind up and score! 2-0 Red Hornets, what a shot!
Yeah, Kylie Dulac, I think it was a Brunswick defender that tried to get in front of it, tipped off of her stick.
Now entering the zone is Dulac. Dulac makes a nice move on McCormick, will fire and score. That is the fourth goal on the night for Kylie Dulac, the junior forward from Edward Little.
Make sure you come out and support the Red Hornets as they take on their senior night tomorrow, January 31st, and take on their playoff season starting next week.
Welcome back to Eddie's Echo News. Today we're going to be talking about the snow and what to do to drive safely in it. We would recommend that you start your car at least 10 minutes before you plan to leave. That way that it has time to warm up and your windshield will be clear and you can see. If you're skidding, make sure you do not slam on your brakes. Even if it's instinct, just do everything you can. Let off the gas and steer towards the way the rear of your car is going, but don't overcorrect because then you can start sliding and spinning around. It's important to know your vehicle and if it has four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive or two-wheel drive. Two-wheel drive is simple, it's just two wheels are powered. Four-wheel drive and all-wheel drive are pretty similar. The main difference is all-wheel drive automatically switches between two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive in case of skidding and losing traction, versus four-wheel drive, you have to manually switch it from two-wheel drive to four-wheel drive. All-wheel drive is better for less experienced drivers who need their car to automatically switch and might not have the best reaction time or the most knowledge in driving in the snow. But four-wheel drive may be better for getting better traction on command when you need it, like if you're trying to start but your wheels keep spinning, or if you're like towing a trailer or anything like that.
The Patriots are back in the Super Bowl. Just 1 year removed from back-to-back 4 and 13 seasons, New England has flipped the script on a dime, and they now find themselves in the big dance. Two key factors to all this: Mike Vrabel, the new head coach, who's a former player and has changed the culture in New England. He's elevated all of the players on this roster and has brought in some of his own game changers. And of course, the quarterback, Drake May. He's a 23-year-old perennial MVP candidate who led the league this year as the most efficient passer in the sport. He threw for over 4,000 yards, threw 31 touchdowns to only 8 interceptions, and he also added 450 yards on the ground with his legs. The Patriots didn't start off the 25-26 season too hot. They lost 2 of their first 3 games, both at home, in pretty ugly fashion, losing Week 1 to the Raiders, who ended up with the worst win-loss record in the league this year, and the Steelers in Week 3, who actually are a pretty good team. However, they turned the ball over 5 times against them, and that was not a good showing. In Week 5, Drake May really had his breakout game versus the Bills. Now, the stat line wouldn't really show it, considering he didn't throw for any touchdowns, but Drake, with big-time help of Stephon Diggs and others, went on the road in Buffalo, who was undefeated at the time, and they beat the Bills 20-23. Since that mark in Week 5, the Patriots have won 16 of their last 15 games, including last week's low-scoring affair in Denver in a blizzard. This was a very important win as it punched their ticket to the Super Bowl, and it was also the only time the Patriots have ever won a postseason game in Denver on the road. Now it's time for the Super Bowl. It's a league-best 12th time the Patriots have been featured on the stage, and it's a rematch of the infamous Super Bowl 49. The Super Bowl when Malcolm Butler picked off Russell Wilson at the goal line to seal victory. At the time of recording this, it's Friday, January 30th. The Super Bowl is in 9 days. It's looking like it's going to be a great one. Seattle is the betting favorite. The Patriots have been underdogs all year long and are now not showing any signs of decline. If all checks out, it should be a great game. All we can do now is sit back and see for ourselves.